The deadline to obtain a Real ID driver's license if you don't have a passport is now just 2 days away. And at many PennDOT centers, lines are growing along with frustration. CBS Philadelphia's Eva Anderson is at the King of Prussia Driver's License Center right now with more on the last-minute rush. Good afternoon, Eva.
Siafa, this is the first time today you don't see a line right here, and that's because it closes in just under 15 minutes. But as you mentioned, the deadline is Wednesday. So this King of Prussia Center has been packed all day long. And the most surprising thing is most people we spoke with walked away empty-handed. With the Real ID deadline looming, PennDOT centers are packed and the pressure is on.
It's very frustrating. I don't know why we're doing it. Why do you need so much ID?
But for many people here at the King of Prussia Driver License Center, it's not just the wait that's painful, it's the outcome. Andrea Veal was one of many we spoke with on their second attempt to get a Real ID. She was told she needed to bring more documents to prove her identity.
Who else want to be me?
To board a commercial flight, enter federal buildings, or get on a military base, you'll need a Real ID or a passport. But gathering proper documentation proved to be difficult for many.
I have my husband's death certificate. I have both marriage certificates, both divorce certificates from my prior marriages, and it's not good enough.
Emily Strassel said she came prepared Monday after being turned away with an expired passport Saturday. She and her mom went on quite the journey before this.
I'm born in Virginia, so then today we drove all the way to Virginia Vital Records to get a copy of my birth certificate and drove straight here to get
10 weeks
my Real ID, because I have a flight on Friday.
Things were successful for Ashish Gupta, who left with a Real ID after a 2.5-hour wait.
I want to get it done, so it's good to feel good.
PennDOT spokesperson Amy Inama says they're seeing a last-minute rush, but you don't have to panic, especially if you don't have plans that require a Real ID anytime soon.
They could come in, next week or next month and get their Real ID.
If it were up to Strassel,
they should put a chip in me. Give me a chip and just scan me.
A humorous suggestion for a major headache. And if you want to avoid that headache, PennDOT suggests that you triple check their Real ID documentation checklist before you head on in here so you don't face the same hassle. Guys?
I'll pass on the chip implementation right now, but I do have another question for you. What are some of the documents needed to get a Real ID?
Okay, so here is that comprehensive list for you. You'll need to have a proof of identity like a passport or a birth certificate, proof of social security number, 2 documents proving your residency like a current driver's license or a recent utility bill, and if your name has changed, you will also need documents like a marriage certificate. And again, be sure to check, double check, and even triple check to make sure you have all those documents and they're not expired. Reporting in King of Prussia, Eva Anderson, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Thank you for all those tips, Eva, very much. Now, many of you might have even more questions, and we're committed to helping you get the answers you need. Just search Real ID on our website, which is, of course, cbsphiladelphia.com.